Hey everybody, it's Tony here with ARO-Online, and today I'm in southern Indiana along the banks of the Wabash at Harmonie State Park. Well, as I said in the intro, I'm here at Harmonie State Park in southern Indiana, just south of New Harmony. Spelled differently though. Harmonie State Park ends in IE and New Harmony ends in Y, so I'm not really sure why that is or if it has any significance. This is the furthest park away from me in the state of Indiana. I live central Indiana and it takes about 3.5 hours to get here. I can get to some parks in Kentucky in about 4. So, yeah, so this is pretty far away, but I'm going to change my shoes and I'm going to knock out this first short trail, which is the river walk. And the Wabash is out here, which I'll have, I think, plenty of opportunity to show you. Looks like it's up pretty high from some rainstorms we had this week, and should be pretty cool. I think from this parking lot I can actually hit a couple of trails, so I'm going to do that. And then there's most of them are around here. There are different trailheads that would be maybe better, but I don't know if I want to move my vehicle all that much. We'll find out a little later. And then there's one that's basically all the way back up by the park entrance. I had intended to hit that first, but I passed the turn for it, I guess. So we'll hit it on the way out. But I'm gonna get my shoes on, and I'll see you on the trail. At the parking lot, heading out. There's a playground, looks like pit toilets, and then, oops, there is the river, Wabash, and this is a little 3/4 mile path between this picnic area, playground, and the boat ramp. So the other side of the river is Illinois. And if I were to go, I don't know, 30 minutes further south, you kind of get to the point where it's Illinois, Kentucky, and Indiana all converging. You ever see the family circus? That's what this looks like. I think those are some raccoon paw prints maybe. And when I cross this, the water's actually obviously been high this winter up to the end of or kind of the top of the boat ramp, I guess. Dumping a bunch of sand, and yeah, so I'm here at the end. It's only single direction, 3/4 mile. I mean, I don't know if it comes through. Woo, it's windy. I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but you can actually see the little park where I was just at. So it's I don't even know if it's 3/4 mile. I'll check the map here in a second, or my recording. But yeah, it's real short. It's beautiful views though. It's worth it. It's worth coming down here for this. So I just finished that river walk. I actually realized I forgot to start recording on all trails. So I actually walked it a second time, recorded it. It's only basically right at a 1/2 mile out and back. So did it twice, 1 mile. No big deal. Now I'm looking for the access to, I think it's trail 4. I think it has to be. Because I don't see it down there. Well, we'll give it a shot. Unfortunately, it is not. This trail is not on all trails. But looking at the map, I don't know if I can get it to focus. Huh? There we go. That looks like it'll connect up to that, so we'll give it a shot. Well, I was not expecting to see that. Look at that. That is awesome. And pretty cool. Oh. Drunk turning the camera. Pretty cool old barn. This road does lead to Trail 2. Trail 2 goes that way. And across that bridge that way. I'm shocked, like truly shocked, that is not that. I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm truly shocked they don't have that roped off and say no trespass, or no crossing this bridge. Now I can go down and I can cross this stream and get just a little bit wet probably. It won't be that bad. Yeah, it's a little deeper over there. I can't jump that. I don't think I can jump it over here either, but it's not quite as deep. But holy cow, that just looks like it is ready to go. The other side is the campground. I was gonna have to cross the campground anyways, so I think I will just go this way, loop around, hit the campground, and go back. It's not gonna add that much further to me. And yeah, some of you are probably saying I'm sissy. Maybe if I had somebody else with me, or it was a busier time of year, and I thought there was a chance that if that bridge collapsed and I got hurt, that somebody would actually find me. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure today. This is the trailhead. Well, the intersection between Trail 4 and 2. So since I have to come back on 2 anyways, I think I'm going to save some of that for the end. And I'm going to go ahead and do 4 right now. And then I think there's 2 more trails that come off of kind of 4 when it's back by the road. So I will do those, finish out 4, and then do kind of the remainder of 2 with a little double back to come back to my vehicle. So I just hit the road along Trail 4, and that says foot traffic only. I think they have to do that because there's some mountain bike trails over here. You gotta cross this road diagonally. It was nicely marked though. I'm a downright idiot. So when I got on Trail 4, I went left instead of right, which means I've been hiking this Trail 4 backwards from the way I thought I was hiking it the entire time. So that last Trail 1 with the dots, probably the actual Trail 1 I wanted to be on. I'm just going to go ahead and finish out Trail 4, finish out Trail 2, I think Trail 5, head back to my truck, come back and do 1 and 6 and 7 from this side. But boy, do I feel dumb. I passed all that up and didn't check the map. Okay, so I am basically back to where the split was. I went, there's a bridge up here, and instead of going straight on the bridge, like now that I think about it, makes perfect sense. I followed the sign for the trail that said Trail 4 this way, to the left or whatever. Okay, so I just came down that hill, and here's the bridge I was talking about. And right there on the bridge, it's a big sign. But that up there is Trail 2, where the washed out bridge was. And I came down this and went that way. Or you can't see that. So I came down that from Trail 2, and I saw that sign, and I went straight that way. Should have crossed the bridge, or known that I was going that way, so that when I hit those other trails, I would have known that I needed to do them. I am to the road, which is essentially the end of Trail 2, but I'm going to eventually cross the campground and pick up the other side of Trail 2. But first, I'm going to go over here to the right somewhere and pick up Trail 5. There's been no actual markings, but I'm positive this is the start of Trail 5. Nice little pond here. Fishing dock. And we'll walk across that dam up that way to the other pond, which then I should be able to connect to the campground up at the cabin sites. Walk across the campground, pick up Trail 2 on the other side. So there's the trail. There's the problem. This dam is washed out. And pretty deep. That's a good 7 or 8 feet. But it looks like other people have skirted it this way. Alright, so that must be the big pond. Pretty cool seeing all those tree stumps out there. There are stairs between the ponds and lots of benches. And then as I'm heading up to the family cabin area, there's more stairs and little observation points, and there's lots of things to stand on. I don't know, like those stairs over there end pretty high up. I don't know if the water used to be that high or just that's what made the most sense. I just came from through there, which was what I thought was the start of Trail 2 over here, but it actually looks like here where this little roundabout is or whatever, which is campsite 194. Looks like this is supposed to be the start of Trail 2. Looks like there probably was a sign here at one time. So, bad on me. I guess that's just something people have created to get from that campsite over there to back here. It's the infamous Corkscrew Tree. I think that's where corkscrews come from. Oh, I don't think I want to cross that. It's probably not going anywhere right now, but the fact that I'd have to go because of that tree over on that edge where it's the worst, other than maybe right here where it's all rotted away, but a little bit of an easier path to get down here, and then it looks like after I cross I can just go up right there. That is so cool. I'm here at the Cherry Hill Shelter, and there is supposed to be a trail that starts and ends here, 3/4 of a mile, and I gotta see if I can find it. Okay, there she is. So back left corner if you're coming out of the parking lot, over by the water spigot, or one of them. That's something I noticed walking through the campgrounds. There are tons of water spigots in this place. Alright, so I just finished Trail 6, and it was 0.4 miles for me. Not 3/4 of a mile. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But it is what it is. Alright, so we're on Trail 1 again, same parking lot. Just walked across the road. And here's the sign I showed earlier with the Trail 1 with the 3 dots. And I came that way earlier and went that way on Trail 4. This is where I realized my mistake. So we will do this I guess loop. I did the math counting the 3/4 of a mile that was supposed to be back there. I think I had just like 3.5 miles to go here in the park. But obviously Trail 6 was shorter than it was on the map, and I think Trail 7 is going to be shorter than it shows on the map as well, because it says it's a mile out and back, but it sure doesn't look like it how it's drawn. We'll see. Little road walk, 1/10 of a mile, 2/10 of a mile, something like that. Trail does not seem to be marked as Trail 7. Just says Edmond Cemetery. But this should be it. Let's see, what does it say? It's old cedar tree, it looks like. It's really beautiful. All the knots and gnarls and all that. In between those two ladies. And just like that, I'm done with Trail 7. Did want to point out, while I was thinking of it, that I think the closest parking lot for Trail 7 is going to be whatever, about a tenth or so of a mile road walk up here at the youth campground. Well, I had this whole thing recorded once and then realized I never actually hit record on the camera, and I'm too lazy to walk back to where I originally started recording. But suffice it to say, on what I think is Trail 1, it's directly across from the parking lot that I told you about, where you can park for Trail 7, at the back of youth tent site number 1. Yes, okay, there's my sign that says I am indeed on Trail 1. Well, looky there. I've been here before. So this is part of Trail 1 and 4, where they're the same trail, but my vehicle's right over there. So we are basically done with Trail 1. The loop with Trail 6, Trail 1, Trail 7 ended up being like right at 3 miles. So not too bad, not too far off of what was on the map. But happy to be back. One more trail to go, and then it's a long drive home. Alright, so I think I'm on Trail 3. It was unmarked, but according to the map it kind of starts at the Tulip and Hilltop shelters, which is where I parked, and I believe that's the Hilltop one. Tulip was just behind me. There's quite a few people at the campgrounds, or not the campground, but playground. So I didn't want to record back there, but if this is the entire trail is a road, oh, maybe it turns off right here. If it's a road though, it'd be a quick mile. Looks like maybe I'm supposed to go straight. Oh, yep. It's kind of hidden, but there's Trail 3 marker. That is a monster of a tree. Holy cow. The camera does not do it justice. This branch here is probably 24 inches, oh, actually 3 feet. Wow, that thing is huge. It's really crazy. What's even crazier is it fell down on the stupid bridge. There's the water tower and the hike up to it. That's the only butt kicker I've seen in the park. That is straight up the hill. Well, you can see the water tower behind me, and I can see the road and some cars parked down here, so I am just about done. Got a little bit of a road walk to do, but got 3/4 of a mile in, and actually I think I'm supposed to go this way. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I'm going to say Harmonie State Park's a nice little park, and glad I was able to get out here and
discover it. For me, I didn't discover. I Christopher Columbus style discovered it. It was already here. There were already people here. I just didn't know about it. But just wanted to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you found it entertaining. If you could, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.